feed it.
Hmm.
You don't need to buy expensive things. You don't even need to buy drugs. You can take care of yourself. Like today, about senior lives, I'll be sharing my personal secrets.
I told them they will be learning from experts.
Yes. They think that I've kept me like this. Like when I go to places and speak for 4 hours without drinking water, now they want to know my secret, and I can't communicate it. What will I say is my secret? Is plenty of things. My secrets are made up of so many things I don't even consciously know about. But I remember and I share them that, this thing, I've done it for over some time. I believe this contributes to my good health. And then I also share my struggles. Everybody struggles.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, I didn't just become a health practitioner or people call me herbalist. And I try to say, I hope you are not thinking that I mix herbs. I don't mix herbs. I don't mix herbs. It's just that I know much about herbal foods. I know about herbal supplements and herbal medicines, and I use them. It's not that I mix. Somebody the other day say, I thought you are the one manufacturing your products. I say, no, that is a big thing. There's a big company I'm using because their products worked for me. I'm using some products right now that I've never used for anybody.
Wow.
When they work for me.
You want to see how the efficacy before you can
recommend. When it works for me, I share it with my family and my close associates before I recommend it to one person. So
you see what
you are doing well. You are really doing well. Yeah, to sensitize people about health. God bless you for your efforts. Yes, when we go live, you may not see my face anymore, or
okay, sir.
because of network.
I really appreciate it. All right,
yes.
Sir. I really appreciate. From what you said, I know it is the lifestyle that you are intentional about that is actually working for you. That is why when people ask you, you have a lot of things to say. Because it's not one thing, like you mentioned. It is a lot of things that you are doing consistently that is actually, look at the way you are glowing at this age. Yes, you are looking. I know that we've started this thing now, going to 2 years.
Yes.
Last year, I wanted to celebrate our first anniversary. I don't know what happened at that time. It's like maybe it was family issue or something. I could not concentrate to actually go through with it. But this year, we are going to do it. We are going to do it. It is something that is worth celebrating.
Online? Is it online?
Yes, online for now. Because of the convention that we are planning to put in place. But we are going to do it online. Then I will suggest that we also do it on LinkedIn Live.
Okay.
So we can as well do it there.
Yes.
It's celebration kind of event. So
yes.
It's going to be more than this. So thank you so much for always being available to share with us. Because there is no day you are here on this webinar that I don't get to learn from you. I don't know about other people. I know a lot of people are learning too. Even hearing your name alone makes them want to come and listen and learn. But because of the time we are putting it, I guess some people are busy at work.
Yes, at this time.
Are complaining. Yes, and some people are complaining about data. And
data?
I just smile. I'm telling you, sir. They said data is very expensive now. So I just smile that it is just a kind of a misplaced priority. If you can use that same data to watch Instagram, to go and watch TikTok, I don't see why you should not use it to watch and listen to something that will actually benefit you.
You got it. You got it. It is misplaced priority.
I'm telling you, sir.
Yes,
So whenever I hear that kind of excuse, I will just smile and be like, "Oh, okay, it is what you prioritize."
Yes.
That you give that attention to. So giving your attention to your health, it is not negotiable to me. I don't know of any other person. So let me quickly recognize the presence of Grace. Please, you are welcome into our midst. We appreciate you.
Grace Abalaka, this is my family. Yes. This Abalaka is my family in Aimba. My family. Yes, I love this family. There was one old man, Baba Andrew Abalaka. Baba Andrew he helped me so much. Yes, I was a missionary to Okogi State about 10, 12 years ago.
Ooh.
And I met this Abalaka. I know it's a large family. Andrew Abalaka is late now. Baba received me. I was overwhelmed, And that was, I've even started my journey. I started my journey, my health journey then. So I come for. So the name jumps up. Grace, you are welcome. God bless you.
Amen.
She may not be related to the Abalakas, but
Grandpa.
So okay, do we kick off or we still wait for more people?
Yes. No, we should start. We should start.
Yes. So let me introduce myself. I don't usually introduce myself.
Please. Grandpa, introduce yourself today.
Yes, I'm first and foremost, I'm an editorial consultant. And you see, I have an eye for words so that even when it is a missing T or I or H, I pick it up. And I also make mistakes. One of the things that I also make mistakes and people call my attention and I'm so happy. So we must always be conscious of what other people write and what we write. And then I can't tell you that I'm a powerful ghostwriter. You try me out. But I'm totally swallowed up by health, natural health. Health that does not need you to spend money. You understand? So where we start from today is things that don't cost anything. Or incidentally, unfortunately, people are lazy, people are so laid back, people are careless, and they allow their lives to waste away. So let me try to remain on the screen, but I will ask you at a stage. I'm going to the next stage now. Let me talk much about... okay. Okay. Can you guys still see me?
Yes, sir. Clearly.
And what else can you see?
I can see you are sitting and relaxing.
Okay.
Now you are not relaxing. You are not sitting right.
So I'm sitting. Let me sit right. Let me sit upright because yes. This webinar is actually I titled it "Wisdom for Seniors to Live Well," because first of all you have to live well. You have to live. It is when you live you can feel. If you are not living well, you can't feel anything. So you live well, you feel great, then you can now eat better and you thrive. Thriving is it. We must all thrive. And anybody, even if you are 18 years old and listening to me, you will soon get to 40. And life starts at 40. The meaning of life starts at 40 is that life begins to make demands on you. Life begins to show you shege. Life begins to give you comfort. If you are in the professions, by 40 years old, you could have gotten to maybe senior manager, MD, or something. You can't be a supervisor at 40. So life starts at 40, and then that is when things begin to happen to you. Now, the first free thing that a senior should do is get exposed to nature, get exposed to the sun. I expose myself to the sun as much as possible, especially when I'm around the house. And then I deliberately walk on the streets during early morning sun. So for a senior who wants to live for a longer time, because I think the secret about senior is that it is your most useful time. When you are in the professions working as a 30-year-old, 40-year-old, you are only satisfying one person. But when you get to senior, you are actually released to the whole world. That is why when you are retired, retirement is actually, I said it once, is a slavery mentality something. The slave masters use you and dump you and they ask you to go home and die. But nature has programmed us to be most useful when we get to senior level. If I'm impacting my family only, impacting my friends around, by the age of 50, by the age of 60 plus, when I'm retired, I'm released to attend to more people. And that is the truth. Expose yourself to the sun. Now, your walk, the movement of your body is most important. So as a senior, if you are not moving your body, please, you are killing yourself. And I put here that immediately you get to senior level, please don't let it get to your mind that you are retired. Never you retire. Don't tell yourself every morning that I am not retired. Engage with life. Be most active with engaging with life, including ladies. I've met ladies that are in their 70s, and come and see them. They are pastors. They are pastors. I know that our Muslim brothers don't allow ladies to feature in there, but there are ladies there who are in NGOs and doing very wonderful things. Then refuse to slow down. Your children, your grandchildren will ask you to slow down. Like now, the time I begin to travel to the cities, to the whole world, to give lectures, to talk to people, it's my children and grandchildren that will be saying, Daddy, slow down, take it easy. But I don't want to keep it easy. I don't want to take it easy. Then, as a man, especially for men or ladies, keep your spouse in a state of mind. Drum it in the head of your spouse, male or female, that you are not old. Let your wife, let your husband know that you are not old. Let them know that you have not expired. Let them know that you are not expiring soon. That you are as vibrant as the young ladies walking around. Senior age is, like I said, it is a time you intentionally begin to look after your health, because your health is what enables you to touch the whole world. It is a great time to affect other people. You don't work for one organization. As a senior person, I play roles here and there. People easily recognize me and they say, oh, Daddy, come and greet us. Tell us something about your life. Why are you still moving like this? And you see, I share these stories, and I remember a story of a person that had experience, and I think maybe a merchant ship engineer or something like that. And there was a problem everybody was trying to fix. They've gone everywhere, hired every company. And so we remember one retired engineer. Can we go for him? And they say, well, is the man not too old? Can he cope with servicing this ship or something? And they say, well, let's try. They went there. The old man in his 70s, just picked few tools, and he asked them, what is the problem? And they told him the problem. And he just picked few tools and followed them, got into the place, and they saw I think it was doing with something like leakage or something. And he got into the place with his overall. and they came out after 10 minutes. And they asked him, what did he discover? He said he has fixed the problem. Everybody was surprised. And but he brought his bill. When he brought his bill, it was so much. So they asked him, sir, this thing took you less than 10 minutes, and why is your bill so high? He said, I spent over 50 years in this thing. So you are paying for the experience. You are paying for my process. You are paying for what I have gone through to fix this problem in less than 10 minutes. So that is it. Now, let me try to share with you the textbook process of the seniors eating right and so on and so forth. You know, science tells us that as we age, that our bodies undergo various changes. But I say through experience that some of the changes that we go through, they can be suspended, or they can be stagnated, or they can be held at bay. Some changes may occur and can be reversed. But as we age, our bodies go through changes. And these changes impact our overall health. And that is the time we now begin to tell seniors, select what you eat. Incidentally, as a senior person, you don't need more food. You need less solid. You need more fluid. And that is why we say that water is your best drink, and water is the most important drink an elderly person or a senior person should take. You can stay on water for as many days as 2 days. 74, in fact, you can stay 73 hours on water alone. And that can rejuvenate your cells. And I know that people argue, science argues with us that drinking water and starving your body of food, of sugar. You don't need added sugar, because the body can use the sugar it has stored from the time you were a child to sustain you for as long as 72 hours. So stay hydrated, well hydrated, drink plenty of water throughout the day. And for a senior that has the problem of always urinating early, people, if you don't want to disturb your sleep, then drink as much water as possible during the day. I normally will stop around 3 p.m. and take less water till I go to bed. Then there are foods that contain more water. That should be your meal. For instance, we have watermelon. We have the other melon we call golden melon. It is in season right now, very, very tasty. And then there are other foods that have more water. So focus on these foods, focus on whole foods, and in fact, processed food should never enter the mouth of a senior person. But you can minimize it. Like myself, once in a while I take cake. I love cake, but it is not my food. Once in a while I take processed food, but it is not my food. Then beans is your best. Eat more beans, lentils, chickpeas, nuts, seeds, almonds, and all other these things. Then your healthy fat actually will come from nuts and seeds, from avocado, from fatty fish, salmon, and sardines. And your bone health is very important for seniors. Bone health to prioritize on calcium supplements, or foods that are rich with calcium. Yogurt is good, but I do not recommend dairy milk. Yes, then there are plant-based milk like tiger nut milk, So yeah, I don't use it. I use tiger nut milk or other things. Your snacks should include only plant-based snacks. Then you consider, uh, I've mentioned omega 3. No, I've not mentioned omega 3. Omega 3 should be part of your meal or supplements, and which you can stay. And then the last one I want to mention before Romoke, you start asking me questions, is staying active. You must be an exercise freak. You must be exercising. I somehow use dumbbells, 3 kilograms. I lift weight, minimal weight, but I want to actively start to build my muscles. Don't laugh, because I'm told that I can build my muscle, I can develop my muscle as much as I want to, because I want to still be able to lift water. I pick water. I can carry 20 kg water on my hand, and I can lift it to my second floor apartment. So I want to make that something I don't want to quickly stop and allow children to be carrying things for me. You know, children will rush and daddy, don't carry, I can carry it for you. No, I want to also be able to carry something, because that is what actually keeps my blood circulation freely flowing. And finally, you must seek support of health professionals. Go for regular checkups. Belong to network of like-minded people that look for health. If you want to be healthy, please go to healthy people. That's why I'm stuck with Romoke, because it's like she's the one pushing most in health something. So I see why they recognize. If they recognize her somewhere, it's possible I'll be recognized there too, because I'm sure people look at us, they look at two of us, and they see that we have something in common. So have network of like-minded people that will take you into good health. If you have people that are eating wrongly, they are not maintaining their health, they are sickly, please don't be their friend, because you can start becoming sickly like them. So Romoke, what are the further questions you have for me? Because today is for us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. That was loaded. I know that coming online with you is always the time that I always look forward to, because there is no way I would not get to learn new things from you. Thank you so much, sir.
Oh, my sister is here. My sister. Can you see my sister? Selena is here.
Yes, I really want to appreciate our presence. Ma'am Selena, thank you so much for joining us, ma'am. I actually messaged her, but she was not online. So I was not expecting her to join. Thank and that almond is good for that person, why not look for a substitute for that almond? It will still be okay. And that is why it is good to have that conversations, to know what they can actually afford, to be able to help them that direction. Expensive. Thank you so much, because you've been able to clear that to the people's understanding that it is the way we see it. Even eating healthy is cheaper, as in far cheaper when we look at it compared to eating all these junks, all these processed food,
Yes.
all the food that does not add value to our life. They are more expensive. Sir, if you go out there and ask a plate of those, okay, let me use rice from the restaurant as an example. A plate of rice now, some people are buying it as high as 10,000 plus. And if you are to substitute that for fruit or smoothie that will even give you more nutrition to that rice, you understand? You might not spend more than 2,000 on that smoothie.
Yes.
And you are spending more than 10,000 on a plate of rice that may not even satisfy you.
Yes, and it's adding more toxins to your body.
To your health.
Yes.
To your
See,
body.
let me add
I
this.
don't remember the last time I ate outside. Okay, sir.
You see, every
Please
food.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay, this plant-based food I'm talking about, you are actually gaining in two ways. You get the nourishment, and you get the medicinal value. I've told people, and I will repeat it here, that over 20 years now, I've not treated malaria. So I believe that there are substances in our food that protects my liver, or that empowers my liver to be able. You see, malaria is a liver disease, it is a liver problem. It is only when your liver fails to protect you that the malaria parasite goes into your bloodstream, or the infection goes into your bloodstream, and you come down with malaria. It is my experience. So you eat cucumber, you eat avocado. There are substances in this food that help your liver to process, to detoxify you. Each time you eat, your liver has to release enzymes that detoxify you. So liver is part of your digestive system. So food substances we eat don't only nourish our bodies, they do something to our body, to release medicinal properties that protect our immune system, protect our cells, and they boost our mood. If your food is your medicine, so if your food only satisfies your appetite, I know people that a friend told the kid, just funny friend, they say, look, you see this my big stomach, people see me and they respect me. So in my mind, I'm asking, me that don't have stomach, so people don't respect me. It's a mindset thing. Something is expensive, something is cheap, something is too much, is a mindset thing. It's poverty mentality. Poverty mentality says, this food is expensive, this item is expensive. Let sickness hit you. You will spend 2 million to treat malaria, and you won't spend 500,000 feeding yourself properly. It's a mindset thing, because the poor man says it is expensive to afford, but he is poor because he only has cash. So cash is not what makes you wealthy. And we are pricing our food, buy supplements. You say, supplement is how much? He says 50,000. Say, it's too expensive. Can you give me the one of 10,000? Oh, that's why Chinese people will go and make the fake one for my brothers in Onitsha. So thank you very much.
You're right. You see, I'm just laughing here because I can resonate deeply with what you are saying. Yes, people are expensive. Okay? It's like health disease.
Eat vegetable. You don't need to eat more than 2 cooked meals, uncooked meal a day. If any seniors on YouTube, contact Romoke. We have a community that can help you. I think Romoke, we may need to have a community for seniors, senior health, and then you belong to that. Omega 3, and then there is the biloba tree, the biloba plant extract. So it is so. I mean, life is sweeter when you are senior. In fact, when you are in your struggling stage of working to prove yourself as a professional, you are suffering. Come to our age of senior, you come and enjoy yourself. Oh, Ramoke, thank you very much.
Sir, I love the sound of that. A lot of people, they think growing old is boring. Growing old is
Okay, is my voice low? I can't hear you very well. Let me go out and come in again.
Okay, sir. I can still hear you very well, loud and clear.
You can hear me loud and clear?
Yes, sir.
But I can't hear you. Let me go out and call. I think the call shut that volume.
Okay. Wow, I am gaining a lot from these, and I know a lot of people are also doing the same thing. Thank you so much, Ma'am Selina, and Ma'am Grace, for sticking around and listening. We appreciate you. Grandpa has given us a lot of tips on the food and the fruits and veggies that can help the seniors. And I'm very, very happy that Ma'am Selina is here. She's also a health coach, so she understands these things. And then I am certain she is also picking some things from what Grandpa is saying. Sir, I will be putting that group up today. And then I will have Ma'am Selina, and I will have some people that I know are of like going to that your age, or they are above 40, to be there to come and, you understand, learn and start helping others around us. All this kind of information, they are the type that we go a long way to help the coming generation. I'm very, very happy. posting material. Grandpa Selena gave and later gave gifts. These are the kind of seniors in my circle. They help me, they motivate me, they encourage me, they keep me going, because as small as I am at times, I will feel these things that I'm doing, I'm getting tired. At times, I do feel tired. At times, I get overwhelmed. At times, I have a lot of family things I have to do, but yet I will still squeeze it in to show up on social media, to be there and make sure that I am still trying to impact that one person to get valuable information from me. So I want to use this opportunity to thank you so much, Grandpa. Grandpa, you have been amazing from the day one I know you, and you are still amazing to this moment. Thank you so much for giving us a lot of valuable information without holding back. So I would like to know if we have any question from the audience for Grandpa before we will say thank you, and thank you again for this valuable section. In fact, I am the happiest because a lot of things that I've written down now, I am going back to them and I'm picking them, I'm working on them. Me, I don't waste time when it comes to about health, because I know it is going to add value to my life and to the life of the people around me. So do we have any question for Grandpa before we call it a day today? Madam Grace Abalaka, do you have anything to ask Grandpa? Or if you cannot speak where you are, you can put it in the comment section. I will read and then read it to Grandpa to answer. Do we have any question? Grandpa, there are a lot that they don't even have something to ask you, because it's like you have touched every part they want to ask you questions. Like before I even started asking you questions, you have been going deeper to those things that I actually want to ask you questions on. So I want to say a very big thank you to you, sir. Thank you for always ready to share with us. Thank you for always giving us valuable information. Anytime, every time we come to you, you are always ready. And that alone is something to be grateful for. Thank you so much, sir. We really appreciate you. And I pray, may you live long and reap all the fruits of your labor, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you for the privilege of hosting me all the time.
No,
I can't take it for granted. I wish there are more people like you.
Thank you so much, sir.
I'm not very active in some of these things. I have a channel, I have a YouTube channel, but I've not brought myself to upload anything there because I have so much activities I'm doing.
What I'll do is, whenever we have this program like this,
okay,
I will send